Hi everyone, it's Dash of Dave here. So I've got another video for you today, and this is all from a store. Sorry, printed paper. This is all from a store in Farsley, which is an area of Leeds. It's a lovely area. If you ever go to Farsley, you must stop and have a look at the high street. There is a shop there called Bonds. It's a fabric haberdashery store. It's more of a faberdashery store than a haberdashery store. It is a fantastic place. It's a lovely store. Unfortunately, the lady who runs it, Linda Bond, her family have owned it for, well, been running it since 1964, I believe. And I did a bit of research and hopefully that's right, so apologies Linda if I've got that wrong. Well, I met her today. I've never been in that store before. People have mentioned it and I was over that way today and I thought I'd go in and have a look. Well, if you've ever been to Bonds, you'll know what I feel like. And those people that haven't, please go and visit this store. Unfortunately, she's closing it on the 20th of December because she wants to retire. She's had a good life. She's enjoyed her time selling. She's not quite sure what she's going to do. The difficulties on the high street as well are obviously affecting her decision. And I have to say, although I've only been to this store today, I am devastated. I have never met somebody like Linda who it was just one of those things where I just knew I loved her to bits before I'd even really spoken to her very much. We just got talking. I got talking about my love of ephemera and crafty things, and then she went and pulled out some things from the back that people hadn't seen the light of day of, and for years. And she made me cry. She made me laugh. She is such a character, and I have to say the high street will be missing a great person. Will be missing a jewel of the high street without her in business. So anyway, this bag, she gave me this bag. This is a Christmas sack that her father had purchased these, and she said, I think, don't get me wrong, I don't remember it word for word, but I think Linda said that her father had passed away 15 years now, so he bought them before then when he was doing it, when he was involved in the store. And that's, so they're over 15 years old, the bags. Okay, so it's going to be kept. I know it's plastic, it's a product of its time, but I am going to keep it. This is going nowhere. It's going nowhere near a dolphin, put it that way. Okay, so in here, let me crinkle for a minute. Look at that bag. Look at that bag. That bag is ace. I remember having my Christmas sacks look like that. I feel I'm feeling a bit emotional again. Honestly, if you need to meet Linda, please go and visit Linda. She's not going to be there on, I think it was the 4th, 5th and 6th of December. It might even be the 7th. But go and visit Linda if you're around Leeds or Farsley area, or even if you're a bit further afield and like you're coming this way, please go and see her. She is such a character. This is something that you will be sorry if you miss out on meeting her. just so, she made me she made me cry. she is just such a lovely person. I'm sorry. I don't even have a tissue. How what? Wasn't planning to cry, to be fair. It's a bit of a paper towel. It's a bit dirty, so like if I end up with like this, I think that's distressing. If I end up with that smudged down, it'll look like I've had mascara on. I wished I'd known about bonds before, because I would have absolutely done everything I could to like keep this store in business, because I think you get the gist of what I mean. It's just such a lovely, lovely store. I'm going to come back to this bit in a minute, okay? So all of these bits in here are things that I purchased. I bought the whole card of this. Look at this cord. So beautiful, and I think I'm going to put it around a journal or some journals. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I might even have it as some shoelaces. Because I can look swanky. But like, a lovely, lovely card. It would have been, I guess, 50p a metre, and the whole card £1. I'll come back to these in a second. And then in here, I bought some lovely ribbon, some faded, like vintage looking ribbon with I can speak, Union Jacks on. Okay, so bought a couple of meters of that. Look at this. You could have this with some giant buttons and feel like you're a borrower, couldn't you? Or what is it now? You could, like a fairy, those fairy doll things. They're all the big rage, aren't they, at the minute? I'll go into this little bag first. Look at this. Look at this button. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to weave some thread in and out of it, and like kind of make like a bit of a like a cross stitchy type thing out of it. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see? I'll put it on the back of my hand. Is that better? I've got it stationary. So yes, it's got lots of little holes in it, and they go all the way through. And so that's going to go on a journal in some way, shape or form. Then I've got these, which are, I'll put these on the back of my hand as well. So these are, they've got like, they've captured like bits of like tinsel in it. They're just lovely. I just love them. I don't care what I'm going to use them for. I might have them, I don't know, sewn onto something, onto my lips to keep my mouth buttoned up because I am constantly talking, maybe. And then I bought one of these. Right, my cousin used to be a bank staff auxiliary nurse. And she used to have a belt, it was like a navy blue belt with these on, and I was just fascinated by that as a child. Well, won't that be a fantastic, get some elastic, make a fantastic like band to go around a journal. Anyway, so I bought that. Then I bought a whole load of buttons on cards. And look at the amazing thing. Look at these buttons. not a single one has a barcode on. How fantastic. Products without barcodes. I love them. They just, barcodes ruin everything, don't they, really? But these have got barcodes on. But look at these. Look how fab is that. So 2 packs of popper fasteners, so like Preston type things, for 50p for a pack, including the thing that attaches them. So these, fantastic. They're going to be attached to another journal some way. Okay, so there's those, and let's just put those to one side. I'll also use the plastic for something. It's good for reinforcing spines on journals to stop them from like just falling apart. So we have, I don't know whether you can see these. It's a bear. Where? There. Right, anybody that's seen any of my videos will now start to see a common theme here. There's a bear. Where? There. There's a bear. Where? There. 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 There is a bear. There. Where? There. There. Where? There. There. Where? There. So it's a bear. Where? There. It's another bear. Where? There. There. There's a bear. There. There. And there. There. And there. Now I've bought these. Now I know that they are for embroidery, and you put them together. I might even do that. But you know what else I thought I might do? I might put them into a journal and have them as one of the pages in a journal. Maybe embroidered on. Is it embroidery? You can tell I'm not good on these soft crafts. But you know what? I don't care. They are fantastic. I don't care. There, where, there, where, there. Don't care. There. Okay, so then coming to this. Now, this was all stuff that Linda kindly gave me. Okay, so this is bombs, by the way. This is the details of bombs. Okay. I have picked up a couple of these because I'm going to put them into a journal. I'm going to make something in honour of Linda and my meeting of Linda. It might not be today, it might not be tomorrow. It might not happen for 6 months, but I am definitely going to do something. So I'm going to put in a whole load of things to commemorate my meeting of Linda, because this lady in one day has changed my life. So I am eternally grateful to her, because I have had some horrible news recently. One of the clients I was dealing with threatened my life, and we had to deal with all of that. And then the very next appointment after I'd had this meeting, this horrific meeting, was an appointment to find out that my job is being made redundant. So the job that I do full time, so teaching on an employability contract and helping to build people's lives. And I know I've worked most of my 35 years. However, being autistic, it makes it really hard for me to just change and go and get another job. And I know that I'm going to go through some horrible times. But meeting Linda, it was a joy to behold. She made my day. She's such a lovely person. Anyway, so I'm going to make something in honour of her. So, if you want to know where they are, there they are. Get to Bonds. Go and see Linda. So, anyway, I picked those up. I asked her if I could pick a few of these up to make something with, and she said absolutely yes. So then these things are things that she gave me. she gave to me. These are things that, you know, have been around her shop for a long time, and they're things that this tin is something that lots of people have said, oh, I'd love that tin. How much is that tin? Can I have that tin? Can you give me that tin? And she hasn't given it to anybody else, but she's given it to me. And that in itself has made me cry. I mean, look at that. What a beautiful tin this is. And it looks like a big cotton reel. And it's old. You can tell it's old. I don't know which end it opens with. And I don't want to break it. It's that end it opens with. It's got stuff in it. Oh, look. It's got one of the... Oh, wow. I'm making this. Oh, that is fab. Oh, Linda, thank you very much. She didn't open it in the store. She's a naughty girl. That is lovely. I'm going to make that. Oh, I know. I'm such a big, wet moose. But look at this box. I mean, like, these are things that are absolutely ephemera because they would have just got thrown away. And I've got a piece of history. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. It's a lovely little box. Look, it's so, you know, it's packing boxes. It's literally stuff that would have been discarded. And then look at this. Now, this is the thing that got me talking to her, because I did ask if I could buy this, because it's a Coats yarn box, cotton, twine, whatever you call it. But I asked if I could buy these because these are wooden cotton reels, and I haven't seen these for years, and they are naked ones. They don't have anything on, and like some of the little stickers have come off, and these are empty, and I just love. They are going to be turned into something, but you know what? She gave them to me. She said I wanted to pay for them, and she didn't want me to pay. She wanted to give them to me. And then she gave me some other stuff. I'm sorry for crying. And she said there were things in some of these things. And I don't know, she wouldn't show me in the store. She just wanted me to... Oh, look. Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, and that twine is so gorgeous. Oh, that is... Oh, it's mercerized cotton. Anchor Mills, Paisley. Made in Great Britain. Look at that on there. Look at that. Oh, you turn it that way, sorry. Look at that. Oh, wow. Oh, Linda. Oh, more of it. Oh, this is just amazing. Look at those boxes. Oh, wow. Oh, look at this. Little box. Oh, look at that. Look at that sellotape. I'm sorry, but like, I have a thing about vintage sellotape. I've tried to recreate vintage sellotape. I don't know whether anybody saw that journal that I made. There's a video to my journal within this feed. I'll put a link to it. But I tried to make some vintage, make it look vintage Sellotape. And it's just, although I did a fairly good job, it's just not the same as being able to have actual vintage Sellotape. And then, oh wow, look at how tiny those are. I've got ideas running through my head. I'm thinking, can you imagine them in a shaker card? Oh, thank you, Linda. They are fab. They're rustless as well. They were made in Birmingham. Oh, wow. What's this? Oh, what is this? Oh, this is amazing. What? Oh, they're eyelets. They're eyelets. Sorry, just had a dawning of, this is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. No, it's not that. It's not that dawning, is it? These things, I buy these things. Okay, these are like the little eyelets, and these cost an absolute fortune to buy these things. And she's given me these. Linda, this is amazing. Thank you so, so much. Honestly, I cannot... I know you think that I'm going a bit mad. I didn't even notice that bit on there. How did I not notice that? I can't actually read what that says. But they're eyelets. They are fab. Thank you. Look at that lovely logo. Oh wow. Received 14th of October 1970. Oh wow. These are almost as old as me. These are 49 years old, and I am 50. Well, 50 and a bit now. Oh, Linda, thank you so much. And she also called me young man, which made my day. You know, not many people call you a young man at my age. I'm sorry, I'm off again. So thank you very much, Linda. Thank you to everybody that's watched me. I'm sorry I got a bit weepy, and I hope none of you have been crying, because like that's the worst thing, isn't it? When you're trying to watch things and you've got tears running down your face. Just tell them. Just, you know, every time I go to the cinema and I do this, I just say, oh, it's the air conditioning. It really dries your eyes out and your body overcompensates. So just say it's the air conditioning. And if you're watching this in the height of winter in the UK, then, you know, it got a bit warm, maybe. You know, you had the fire on, it dried you out, whatever. Thank you very much. Thank you, Linda. This honestly, this tin, by the way, I'm going to treasure. This tin is never leaving my side. I'm taking this with me. Yeah, it's going to the grave with me. This is just an amazing, amazing tin. Fantastic. Honestly, that is oh, thank you. Thank you for watching as well. So remember, Bonds of Farsley. Go to Bonds of Farsley. This is just an amazing treasure trove of beautiful things, including the lady that owns it. And she deserves the best in life. She's just such a wonderful character as well. Go and say hi. Go and say that you want her to stay open. Go and tell her just how much places like that are appreciated. Because like I was saying to Linda, well, Linda was saying to me, it's more than just, You can buy all online, yes you can, but do you get the social connection? Do you get the social connection from just liking something or commenting on Facebook? No, you don't. It's by human connections that is what makes us social beings, and you need to be social. And I know I suffer from social anxiety, but I still make myself social. I also suffer from separation, so because I suffer with social anxiety, I find it hard to make friends, connect with people, but I still need people. I just need you to be kind and understanding that, you know, autism, it makes things difficult, but and I can be a bit outspoken, and I can give you too much information, and I can trust people too much. But I tell you something now, you won't go wrong if you trust Linda, because she is just an amazing lady. Please go and have a look at Bonds. I will shut up in a minute. Thank you very much for watching this. Please go and support. If you don't live anywhere near Farsley, if it's too far for you to go and support your local haberdasherers. They are struggling, but they are the people who are making connections. They are people that are sewing the fabric of society together. And yes, there was a pun there, and no, I am not ashamed. All right, thank you very much. Don't forget to like it, subscribe, follow, press the bell icon, share it with your friends, tell people about Bonds of Farsley. Just be kind to each other. I love you all. Thank you for listening to me, and thank you very much, Linda. I love you. I know I only made it today, but I love you to bits. And if I ever get married again, will you give me away? Although, you know, or if you know any single gay men, you know, can you send them my way? That's the other thing. So anyway, I'm going before I make a fool of myself. I told you, give you too much information. I'm off. Okay. Love to you all. Mwah. Okay. Big hugs. And be kind. Thank you. Bye. 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 Bye.